Hey, my name is Chad. This video we are going to do some in-between match kind of verification stuff. So typically what should be happening right now is I'm filming a match review video because I would have just done a match yesterday. But one of those things where I spend the whole week and get ammo already and I'm prepared like even a day ahead of time and get a couple extra hours of sleep compared to my last few matches where I only got like 1 to 2 hours of sleep. I managed to get like 4.5. And as soon as I wake up, it starts raining. I just push through it and go ahead and get ready. Go all the way to the match place, and I get there early and the gate's locked. And then about 30 minutes later, I get a message that they had decided to postpone it. So I'm sitting there ready to go and nobody else is. Which is probably a good thing because it was really muddy. Like, it rained quite a bit. And it would have been a miserable time slopping through that mess. But I was ready. I was going to give it a go. If they said go, I was going to run it. So, but I got there early because I decided to go back to my previous barrel's powder charge, which was 39.8 grains of powder. I did the match a couple weeks ago with 39.6. And I realized when I checked it again, getting ready for this match, it wasn't quite as good as I wanted it to be. So I went ahead and loaded up like 95 of 39.8. I just want to see. This is the one that gave me the crazy numbers a couple weeks ago when I was testing it, but I thought it was a new barrel. I can't really trust it still because that was giving me a extreme spread of 0.4 and a standard deviation of 0.2. So I really don't think that is accurate, but now that I've got the time, I don't know if they're going to postpone the match to this coming Sunday or if it'll be one of the first 2 Sundays in October. But either way, I've got to get ready for Gravestone on the 18th of October. So we're going to take this ammo I loaded up. I got my target set up. We're going to check zero and get some speeds on it. I'm curious to see if it chronos as good as it did before, now that I'm over 200 rounds on this barrel. And I just want to check my zero. It may have shifted a little bit with a slightly different powder charge. So we're going to get that done and then go out to the road and try to verify some things at 500 yards off of the platform I got set up out there. So I'm standing in the mud right now, but that ain't going to slow me down. Okay, so I'm on target here and I got 6 loaded up. I'm just going to shoot one, kind of like a fowler, get the barrel a little bit warmed up, and then I'll do 5 for a group. We'll just kind of see what happens here. I'm cautiously optimistic, but obviously I can't say anything for sure. So we're going to go for that top right target just for this first one, and I don't have the chrono on yet. So that's a little bit high, and you know, that could be just because it's a cold bore shot. So, all right, chrono on. Let's see what happens. Sounds about the same bit of high, which I did come up on my scope, so that is entirely possible. Kind of right in the same spot. Three shots in and my extreme spread is 3.5. I only had 4 loaded up. You know what? That's going to be fine. I can tell from here I'm definitely high. And of the 4 that I counted there, my extreme spread is 3.5 and my standard deviation is 1.3. So I definitely think this barrel, at least for number consistency, really prefers this 39.8 grains. Who knows how long that's going to last, but looking through my scope, I'm aiming at the center of the circle and I'm hitting right at the top. So I'm definitely adjusted myself too low. So we'll fix that and give it another try. Here's the numbers just so you can see. Ridiculous. ES 3.5 and 1.3. And that's the speed that I really want to be at, right in the kind of 2980 to 2990, just under 3000. So far so good. hey, if you're the kind of person that gets rained out on a match weekend but still decides you need to go out and verify some information and practice a few things, go ahead and get subscribed right down here, because I don't take a weekend off even if the rain decides I need to. I'm always got something in the works, and I'm either working on something out here at my land or at home in the reloading room. So go ahead, follow along. We'll see what comes up the next time, because getting into the rainy time, never know what's going to happen these next few weeks. Okay, so we're kind of winging it as usual. I'm down to the last minutes before sundown. Actually, I think technically sundown just happened, but got a really cool sunset behind me out of it. Wind picked up crazy, like it was nothing down where I was zeroing, and then up here we're pushing right about 10 miles an hour. So got some updated speeds. I think I adjusted my zero. I was about 0.2 of a mil high. So that definitely could have messed me up if I did have this match and for some reason I wasn't able to verify. But now we're out here at 500. I can more accurately gauge if if any of this is right. So I've got my 2.2 in and my 0.4. We're just gonna go for it and see if I can get any hits on this guy. Woo, that one smacked good. Okay, this wind is definitely getting at me though. Okay, try to get squared up here. I mean, from what I can tell in the paint, those were stacked right on top of each other. And another one is a little bit to the left, which the wind's kind of, you know, picking up a little bit and laying. So at 500 yards, from what I can tell through the scope, they were all three kind of a little area about maybe the size of my eyes side to side. So definitely happy with that. Yep, that's how windy it is. It blows an empty mag off of the stand up here. So with this wind blowing now, I'm kind of thinking that I want to load up a few just to see what I can do. I do have a couple 5 loaded at my previous powder charge, and I just kind of want to see what'll happen with those guys. I'm kind of nervous. Let me get these loaded up. Okay, so before I lose all the light, I got 6 loaded up. First one is a little bit off on the seating depth, and then the other 5 are actually loaded at my previous powder charge. So I'm going to attempt to watch where I'm hitting, and if I need to make any corrections, since the wind is kind of a little bit variable, give me a good practice for getting corrections made, I hope. So I'm going to try to do this like I'm starting a stage. All right, time starts now. See if I can work on getting into position quicker and getting on target here. Okay. Loaded. So if you load too hard into the bag, you'll put pressure on your magazine, and that'll actually make it harder to run the bolt. Okay, here we go. Okay, that one looked good. Now these next ones will be with a different powder charge. So I want to see if I can tell that they're hitting differently. So that's definitely lower. Okay. Oop, my level battery died. Missed that one. Didn't realize that you fell over, so it's getting gusty. I was missing a little bit there. I think I've got one left. Let's see what happens. Okay, target. Alright, ended with a hit. So I missed a few there. Either the wind picked up or is just a little bit different. I cannot tell. The berm's right behind it, so I don't know exactly where I was missing off to. And it's definitely getting dark down there. So, not the best of practice, but better than not practicing at all. a little bit of a shorter video, hopefully. I just wanted to take the chance while I had the time, and not much time, but had a few minutes, so I could run down here and actually check my zero and get that readjusted, which was needed, definitely, and then come out to 500 yards and verify my ammo that I have loaded currently, as said in my Kestrel, seems to be getting hits. So in theory, whenever we reschedule this match, which I'm hoping is this coming Sunday, because I've got everything loaded up ready to go, I won't have to do much this week. But if that all goes well, then I should be all loaded, ready to go, and not have to do much throughout the rest of the week. And I've got 5 mags already loaded and enough for 3 more stages after that. So I've got ammo ready to go for 8 stages. I've got all my pre-game done, and I think I'm ready to go. So I need to get back into it and get into a match and just get down and make this happen. So I don't know, this is kind of what I try to get in and come out, spend a little bit of time. I'm going to do a little more dry firing before it gets too dark to see anything down there, and we'll come back next week and see what happens. So might have a match review, might have something else that I get up to. You won't know unless you come back next week though. So let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm pretty sure that this new barrel is now well broken in and dialed up pretty good. I'm getting good numbers and decent looking groups for however wobbly and janky my eyes are. So I'll take that for what I'm working with for sure. I really do appreciate everybody that watches these videos. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.